Yes, let's have coffee with influencers and understand today how personal branding and leadership skills can lead to executive presence for women folk. So we are having leadership coach Pooja Talesra, who is
Hi.
having huge advocacy over personal mastery, over personal leadership. And Pooja is mentored by ex-coach of legendary Steve Jobs, John Maton. Welcome, Pooja, at the show.
Thank you, Charu, so much. So honored to be on your show.
Thank you so much for your time. And we are having personal branding expert and editor Singapore at Marketing Asia, Zoo Angelika with us. Welcome, Zoo, at the show.
Thank you so much, Shara, for having me. This is so exciting.
Thank you so much, Zoo, for your time. So yes, it's coffee time. So I am so excited to start this panel discussion. So yes, Pooja, my question to you first is, how you unleash the leader in any woman who is not having any inclination about leadership? Can you share your opinion?
So, Charu, leadership for me is more of an expression. It's
Okay.
more of the way you lead your life.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the whole stereotype that leadership is only with respect to the portion needs to be changed. Because even if you see women or anyone, I mean, in our life, the way we navigate, we are experiencing and we are expressing leadership. Okay.
Correct.
Now, coming specifically to your question, how do I unleash?
Yeah.
I just help them activate their inner compass so
Okay.
that because as I believe, and you would hear me this message pounding across, that inward excellence leads to outward excellence. So helping them in their discovery path so that they can unleash their potential.
Wow, it's a fantastic thought, I must say. So, Zoo, can you tell what is must for personal branding? Can you share some insights?
Sure. Okay. A must for personal branding. Okay. First and foremost, let me just explain to you the difference between image and personal branding.
Okay.
Right? So, image branding is what people see of you visually, like the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you eat, the way
Correct.
you dress, those kind of things. Personal branding is something that comes in from inside of you, which is your passion, your values, your creativity. So you can imagine if you put all these two together,
Correct.
what kind of powerful message you can bring across. So a must-have for image and personal branding is definitely someone who is well put together, someone knows what color to wear, how to wear it, and also followed by eloquence and positive way of thinking, positive way of talking. So you can imagine if you put these two together, incredible.
Fantastic. This is sounding so powerful. We have leadership coach and we have a personal branding coach. And if they two combine and teach women how to have executive presence, what be it fantastic, friends? Awesome. Thank you so much for that wonderful explanation. So, Pooja, what will happen if women folks start using their leadership skills daily?
I think the whole level would go to the next level. So here, with your permission, Charu, let me share one interesting study. In fact, I call it as a study, but it was just a TV, I think an advertisement ad. It was by Dove.
Okay.
So, wherein they asked, a person was sketching
Mm-hmm.
the various models and he couldn't see the ladies whom he was sketching. So the ladies had to describe that how they look. And once he was done with them, there was another person who would see those ladies for 1 minute. Typically, that person who was sketching had two sketches. Okay, one described by the ladies,
Okay.
and one someone else who observed them.
Oh.
So at the end, when all these sketches were been placed,
Yeah.
the ladies who described themselves, really those sketches didn't resemble, because ladies tend to doubt themselves so much. So the
Right.
moment of leaders, if women, they realize the leadership, they realize the power what they have within, they will doubt themselves less, and that would make their life such a beautiful life, be it as a mother, be it as a spouse, or be it as a daughter, or whatever role they are during the camp, right from their professional to the personal. And because I feel professional and personal, it's a combination, how
I
we
agree.
are as a person. So
I
it's going to help them excel in every way.
This is a beautiful description, I must say. So, Zoo, can you share tips to strengthen the personal brand? How women can strengthen their personal brand?
Sure. The first important thing is to be authentically you. There's no point being a copycat. There's no point following others. So you need to be authentically you. Find out, look within yourself. What do you enjoy? What do you like? What you know, what kind of passion you have, the values you have.
Right.
So you have to bring this out. So this is important in order to communicate successfully what your personal brand is, because without that, then you don't do anything.
Very true. That's a valid point. So, Pooja, please share some power tips women can use to unleash the leader within themselves.
First of all, it starts with self. So be committed to be the better version of self each day. So the entire leadership can be broken in three things. One is when you realize what your element is, and when you're comfortable in your own skin, because you know most of the time we want to be someone else, so we need to give that, and we need to be comfortable in our element.
Yeah.
Thereafter, we need to energize the environment, and thereafter, where Zoo comes in, personal branding. You need to leverage your element. So the
Right.
tips would be in all the three direction. That start being committed to yourself, doubt yourself less, because you know, make small steps big priority, doubt yourself less, and forget that the grass is greener on the other side. In fact, the grass is greener where you water it, right? So so start there would be always some kind of flaws, but be comfortable in your skin, be committed to your growth each day, and have believe in you, and have those audacious goal. It's very important to have those audacious goal for which you are striving each day.
Very true. I mean, it's a powerful statement that grass is greener where you are putting water in it. So why don't you put it in your own side? Why you are looking after the other side? So that really makes such important sense that please, ladies, get awakened and unleash the leader within yourself. Awesome
Yeah.
explanation. Zoo, can you
Thank
share
you.
various ways we can create uniqueness of our brand? Like everybody is individual. How we can create that unique brand, personal branding for ourselves? Can you highlight on that?
Sure. So again, you have to find within yourself what's uniquely you, right? Because you want to be unique. You want to be, you know, me, Angelica. I don't want to be like somebody else, because then what's the point, right?
Very true.
You have only one life. So
Right.
work on yourself, find what ticks you, and then secondly, set your own style. You know, especially in this digital media era, digital media era. So everything is at a fingertip, right? So you don't want to look similar to everybody that you click on Instagram. You don't want to be similar to those people, right? So you have to create that within yourself, and read and be knowledgeable, right? Because I think that's what people don't understand. They think image branding or personal branding is all about vanity. It's not about that. More than that. If you're good in your personal branding, you're able to sell yourself. The doors will open for you. You get jobs. You get, you know, like us, like me and Pooja, right? We have this opportunity to talk to people out there through Womenlines, all through our personal branding, isn't it?
Definitely. Thank you so much for bringing it. We all have to think how we create that unique value, what we are sharing with others. So yes, that's a very valid point. So guys, let's have opinion from both of you. What is your opinion that combination of leadership skills and image branding can lead to? Zoo, please go ahead.
Okay, so if you combine leadership skills and personal branding, again, imagine all the opportunities that will come to you, right? Like both of them, leadership and personal branding is like it depends on each other. If you're good in your leadership, that means you've already built a good personal branding, and if you build a good personal branding, leadership will come next because you're a trendsetter, right? So imagine how powerful you'll be.
Yes. So how about you, Pooja? What's your opinion?
For me, it is one helps you to activate your compass, and whereas the other makes other people feel around that you are the compass who can guide them.
Oh yeah.
So even if I have activated my compass, but if I don't go around and tell people, I will not be able to live my purpose, right?
Great.
So so that's for me. It's very innate to each other, and it's very important.
Fantastic. So, Pooja, do you have any question for Zoo? You want to have some doubt clear about personal branding from her? Please go ahead.
Yes. So Zoo, I would want to know that your interest in personal branding. Uh, what was that turning point which got you to live this purpose or your passion in personal branding?
Okay, what started it? Yeah. Okay, must have been long time ago as a child. I've never felt attractive in this is an honest story. Yeah, so I've never felt attractive. So as I grow during my teenage years, I realized that some being attractive, being not attractive is not is shouldn't dampen your life. You should be able, as a human being, you have the right to soar up high. So I decided, okay, from then on, I'm going to build something that people cannot forget about me, right? So put the looks aside. We're just going to build on the insides first. My passion, my values, my kindness, those kind of things. So I think that started it. That was the turning point during my teenage years. And
Wow.
then,
So valuable
yeah,
sharing. So nice to know.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing and being so honest about your sharing. I so appreciate it.
pleasure.
So Zoo, are you having any question you want to share? Ask Pooja about her journey.
I have the same question because I've seen some just work and really, really impressed with what you're doing.
Yeah.
You have done
Mm.
so many things, which is amazing. So how did you start? I know you started out from being an HR person and then you branch off. Tell us about that.
Thank you for asking me that question because it helps me as well to reflect it that where I am on my journey all the time. So what started in was even though I was in human resources zoo, I was somewhere coaching. But the actual turning point happened when I lost my dad, and when my mother, I call her to be cancer conqueror. So that time I felt like leadership is not only restricted to the corporate;
Very true.
it is the way you lead your life, and it is an expression of life. So my and during corporate, I found that there were people who were struggling. Um, Not that they were not good, but they didn't realize their potential. There was a lot of self-doubt. So even if they're promoted but to a leadership position, but till the time they have not unleashed the leader within them, they have not been on personal mastery, it will not. So it got me set on my goal to create communities of inspiring leaders who are authentic, genuine, and who can create more leaders and who are courageous. So it was a mix of personal life circumstances and the experiences what I have seen in corporate. But I think we should catch up over a coffee and we should get to know more
Right.
about each
Yeah,
other.
All three
definitely,
should
definitely.
definitely.
I'd love
Looking
to hear.
forward to have you Zoo in Singapore.
Can't wait.
Thank you so much for such a valuable sharing to both of you. And we want to wish now. Let's wish our audience a very.
I have a question for you, Charu.
Oh yes, please go ahead.
So while Charu, your branding which goes like let excellence be your brand. So I want to understand that excellence can have a different definition for Zoo, for me. So what is definition for you? And as a Womenlines founder, that when you say let excellence be your brand, what do you really mean by it?
Okay, it's a fantastic question, and I would love to answer. I don't know why this word excellence. I am in love with it for a long time, and as the journey is going, I founded Womenlines, and previously also I have founded various ventures and run. So every time I said when the journey is going on, I come across the challenges, and I think it's a journey, and excellence can be achieved if we are putting the right efforts. So it's all about learning. So when the goal is to achieve excellence in your field, you reach your goals step by step and you build up your ladder. So for me, excellence is excellence as a woman. I play different roles. I should be achieving excellence by learning step by step. And as a professional, I have to achieve my vision, my goal, and excellence in my field, taking one step at a time and climbing the ladder one by one after that. So I am crazy for this word, and you will find excellence everywhere, wherever Womenlines is. So yes, that's the reason why I'm in love with that.
Thank you. And I see you living your passion very beautifully and the way your women lines have shaped up. So thank you so much for
Thanks,
sharing with us.
thanks for the
Yes,
question.
I totally agree. What you've done has touched so many lives. And I'm very amazed, right? Just one person single-handedly brings Women Lines to where it is now. I'm always raving about you. So
Thank you so much. It's all the lovely support from you, all lovely influencers I'm having from across the globe. And by God's grace, I just pray that I'm adding more and more from across the globe, and we are making a big team in Womenlines. So yes, let's cheers and wish happy International Women's
International Women's Day.
Day. Happy International Women's Day to everybody. Thank you so much for your valuable time, and all the best.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.